Recently, the Chinese Communist Party has issued the latest internal directive for vaccination. 1 billion people have to be vaccinated by the end of August and 1.1 billion by the end of October. To accomplish this top political goal, local governments have issued relevant documents to force people to be vaccinated, and those who refuse to be vaccinated will not be able to go to school, work, or public places. Anhui's Huabei Daily reported on August 17th that after a provincial conference on conducting COVID vaccination, Huabei City Mayor Qing Wei-guo stressed 1 billion people vaccinated goal again, mentioning that this goal was set by the party central committee and the state council. More importantly, it's personally approved by Xi Jinping, which asked all departments in the city to do everything they can to ensure no one is left out. Vaccination has become a political task, and to meet this goal, local government officials in China have come up with various tactics and tricks to force people to get vaccinated. On August 25th, Yangzhou, Jiangsu province, a patient was confirmed positive with nucleic acid testing. This person has been tested 10 times before and the results were all negative. The community he lives in was immediately in lockdown. On August 26th afternoon, all residents who lived in the same building with that patient was transferred to quarantine. The farmer was working in the fields and said he was not fit for the injection, but the village cadre wanted him to get vaccinated to complete the vaccination goal. After receiving the 1 billion people vaccinated mission, many provinces and cities require every employee persuade 2 or more people to get vaccinated. They must complete the task within 3 days, regardless of the approach taken, otherwise they cannot come to work. A person complained that I have tried to ask people I know to get the vaccine shot voluntarily, but I still couldn't complete the task. Some people even pay others to get the vaccine shot. At first, the cost per shot was a bucket of soybean oil or 50 yuan, but soon after, the cost started to rise from 100 to 200 yuan, and now it ends up being 500 yuan for the vaccine shot. Some netizens revealed that the starting price of getting vaccinated for someone is around 1,000 yuan, and it can be as high as 5,000 yuan. To meet the corporation vaccination quota, some companies issue contracts to find non-staff to get vaccinated. A woman takes the risk and calls on the street. A villager from Zhenzhou village in Shanwei City, Guangdong Province, died in the afternoon after vaccination in the morning on August 25th. The family kneeled at the entrance of the village committee asking for explanation. However, the local blocked the news and forbid videos to be posted online. A college student named Jiang Chi-chu from Yibing City, Sichuan Province, was forced to be vaccinated and died at scene. My dad is dying from the Covaxin vaccine. What should I do? A netizen tweeted. My dad just got the second shot of Covaxin. A few days later, his arm hurt so much that he couldn't fall asleep. Since then, he has been in ICU with the respiratory failure for a month. He used to be a yoga lover and a healthy old man. It all happened too fast. Chat histories showing the discussion of adverse reaction after vaccination, including leukemia, fever, blindness, heart attack, cerebral infarction, hair losses, menstrual disorders, and death. Some residents said it's no use to talk about the vaccination side effects. The reality is that you couldn't go anywhere without getting one. Patient with epilepsy is forced to get vaccinated and suffer from epileptic attack afterwards, and it's untended. Another tweet said, "The real purpose of vaccination is to make money in China. The costs are lower than Pfizer, but the sales price are higher than the Pfizer on market. Covaxin vaccine has made gross profit of 50 billion yuan in the first half year. People in Singapore that pay out of pocket to get the Covaxin before now needs to get Pfizer too. Since it couldn't sell in the foreign market, they must sell domestically. People from 2-month-old to centenarians all needs to get vaccinated." Luoyang County in Henan Province has issued an emergency notice stating that all students aged between 12 and 17 should receive vaccination before August 25th. Those with contraindications needs to provide doctor's notes or certificates from the secondary or higher medical institution when attending the school. In a notice to teachers, the school board clearly stressed that all teachers in charge of the class need to inform the students to present oneself, parents, and grandparents' vaccination certifications when attending the school per government requirements. Inadaptability certificates or notes from the hospital is required otherwise, or else no school attendance is allowed. Each district and county in Chongqing gave notice. On August 20th, all public prosecutors and law department and staff from all government departments are closed for 3 days. In these 3 days, they are requested to conduct a vaccination certification check at every location, including banks, supermarket, farmers market, community entrance, and selective streets. Police would stop the traffic and spot check people on transit. For those who couldn't provide the vaccination certificate or doctor's notes, they would be pulled to get vaccinated and are not allowed to enter any public places until then. People who fail to complete the vaccination as required before August 31st and refuse to cooperate with the vaccination certificate check will be held criminally liable. Publicist Deng Yuwen thinks, unlike many foreign countries, China's medical resources is limited for each individual due to the large population size. In case the outbreak is out of control in China, the number of virus infection and death undoubtedly will be far more than they would now if we do the co-live with virus policy like the foreign countries. China will become the second India. This is a political risk that the Chinese government fears the most, Hu Xi said bluntly. The higher tolerance of emergent chain of contagion could lead to a catastrophe result, and this could seriously undermine Chinese government's authority and CCP's domination. As such, to avoid such nightmare outcome, Chinese government can only play to its strength and avoid its weaknesses. The strength refers to China's nationwide system and mechanism with centralized resources and power to accomplish major tasks. What Beijing needs to do is to use such strength to eliminate any undesired situation. China's zero COVID-19 strategy has come at the expense of the little freedom that people have, which some believe is the deliberate attempt by the Chinese government to impose military rule that will continue even after the pandemic is over.